Hello, everybody, and welcome to another incredible Tip Tuesday. This is so much fun. I love doing this every week, bringing you guys so much value and so much input, and you guys are interacting. So that's what this is all about. So, again, thank you so much. In today's discussion, we are shifting a little bit and we are going into the entire discussion around meaning and purpose up until now, the all these 24 episodes that we've gotten until now was really a build up to this ultimate question. What is meaning? Right? We hear this all the time. We hear how meaning is so important, purpose, fulfillment, happiness, all these different things. We hear this all the time being spoken about in our business endeavors and in life. And I'm going to shock you by telling you that I personally think that a lot of people do not fully understand what meaning and purpose and all these things mean. And so that's why I urge you to go back on 24 episodes that we've had in the past 24 weeks, because that's the buildup. It's important to dig deep into who we are. It is very, very difficult to find true meaning and true purpose in what we do. It's very, very difficult. And for many people, this is a life journey. I personally am on that journey as well. I believe that I found meaning and I found purpose in what I do, because otherwise, if I didn't have that meaning and purpose, then I would be living this meaningless life, this empty life. I'm always going to be under anxiety, stress, perhaps even depression. I've been there, I've done that. And the whole idea is to really find what drives me, what moves me. And there are so many elements and questions that we've spoken about in the last 24 weeks that really build up to this moment. And so I urge you to kind of like discover what is meaning in your life. What does that mean? And so through my journey, at least I can only talk for myself, there were so many elements of struggle that I had to face, and challenges and hardships and roadblocks and detours and all the stuff that we spoke about until now. And it really, when I started bringing, higher levels of consciousness into what I was doing, that's when things started shifting. When I started realizing that not everything is in my control, and the only thing that's in my control is how I respond to things that are outside of my control, and my mindset and all these elements that I have, available to me. This is what really matters. And when I start discovering, well, why is this happening to me? What's going on here? And when I started digging deep into what all these elements meant in my own personal life, things started to shift. When I started realigning myself to a greater purpose, to a greater power, to greater things started to shift. And so to me, I do make a separation between meaning and purpose. And in this discussion, we're going to talk about meaning. The next week, we're going to talk about purpose. Meaning to me is why is the why. Okay. That's to me meaning. Purpose is the how, the answer, all that other stuff. We're going to talk about that next week. But meaning is really why. And so like Viktor Frankl spoke in his book, A Man's Search for Meaning. And there are other books, Finding Meaning and Purpose in Business. That's a great book to read. But all these meanings are really the fact of, these struggles and these hardships are worth it because they have meaning. There is some greater purpose to it. There's some greater cause for it. So if I could find that meaning and tap into that meaning, I'm on the right track. So see you all next week to talk about how meaning and purpose tie in together, and furthering this discussion. What is meaning to you and how have you discovered it? If you haven't yet, let's reach out. We do have a free workshop that talks all about that. We would love to invite you to that free workshop. So without further ado, I would love to hear what you guys have to say about meaning. And thanks again for today's Tip Tuesday. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you all again next week. Bye-bye.